India's Home Minister Amit Shah moved the Bharatiya Nyaya Second Sanhita 2023, the Bharatiya Nagrik Suraksha Second Sanhita 2023, the Bharatiya Sakshya Second Bill consideration and passing in the upper house. The bills have already been passed by the lower house. And joining me on the broadcast is Sanjay Chaddha, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court. Sir, first of all, a very warm welcome and thank you so much for giving your valuable time. Sir, could you highlight any notable differences between the new legislation and the laws it replaces in terms of protecting individual rights and freedoms?
Well, there are several of them.
Okay.
And, to begin with, I must say that we have started with Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, which is going to replace the Indian Penal Code, which will the new law has taken 175 sections of IPC, 22 sections are repealed, and 8 new sections are added.
Okay.
Now, prominently, what the consideration is those things which were earlier not there, like terrorism, like mob lynching, like sedition. All these sedition is also now changed because there was a concern. So I'll take one by one. Let me start with terrorism. There are several new provisions added and a strict measure will be taken for that. Mob lynching, there was a demand that the incidences of mob lynching are increasing day by day. So what to do? In such circumstances, the government has now incorporated mob lynching as a separate offence, wherein we have provisions to the extent of 7 years to life imprisonment, and even to the extent of capital punishment is what in cases of mob lynching. Then, if I go, sedition is now changed to endangering sovereignty and integrity of nations. An offense is added this. Sedition, as we have seen, there were various judgments starting from Kedarnath in 1965, which has settled the law. But now under this law, I think endangering sovereignty and integrity of nation is taken as the offense. Now terrorism, organized crime, murder, caste, language and belief, basically on these lines, if murder is done, then what will be the offense? So there are several new facets to the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, which will be having less section than IPC. It will be having a total of 358 sections. Now, if I talk about further the very prominent changes which have been made in the Bharatiya Nagrik Sanhita, Suraksha Sanhita, which is CRPC. There also, government has taken into account the need of the hour. What is we are. These laws, the earlier IPC, CRPC and Evidence Act, belong to the British era. Over 100 years have been passed and we are dragging with those. Society has changed a lot. Society has really reached at a place where we are primarily, not that kind of things are there.
Could you explain a bit on the need of the hour, sir, you've just said?
Yes, certainly the need of the hour. If I may here also put across certain provisions which are there. Like now, for the first time, the CRPC is taking timeline, giving timeline, that within these timelines, you have to do 90 days are given for charge sheet and further 90 days extension for the charge sheet will be given and no further extension.
And sir, for pronouncing the judgment?
Yeah, for pronouncing the judgment, you have very rightly said, if an order after arguments, orders are reserved in the court, and then court puts its time, analyze evidences and weigh them and then pass the order. I have seen in my life years pass and no order is passed. Where is the justice? Now, under the new law, the judges are duty bound to pass the judgment where the order is reserved within 30 days. So that kind of changes, like new dimensions are added. Look, the new development which are taking place as far as the technology is concerned, all those is incorporated in the criminal law. Why not forensic investigation? It is made compulsory that if there is an offense which is punishable with 7 years, forensic investigation is must.
Definitely.
Without which the evidence will not be completed.
Okay. And Mr. Chaddha, now in what ways do the proposed changes aim to enhance the efficiency and fairness of the criminal justice system?
I must say it is going to put, once the things are a timeline, that within so many days you have to give the judgment. Within so many days you have to do this particular act. And so the judges know what they have to do within the what time frame. And though we all are knowing that large number of cases, less number of judges is a problem. But if there is a deadline, there is a timeline given in the law, the judges are bound by it.
Correct.
Now, another dimension which is very, very crucial here is what our new, these three Sahitas have done is digitalization.
Correct.
What is the proper way, how in a manner we are going to digitalize these courts? And even if a person who is far-flung can give evidence from there without, he need not to travel across and give the evidence. He can appear before VC with VC.
Mr. Chaddha, definitely. Following what you just said, what modes of presenting the evidence are accepted by the court? We've just heard pen drive also is one of them. And what other means are acceptable in the court of law?
A very beautiful thing. I'm so excited about it. The reason why I'm saying, because so many new dimensions which are there in society, people know how to use WhatsApp. So now, if someone has to be sent, you can send it through WhatsApp, email. So all kind of modes are acceptable. So that is what I think is the beauty. It is nothing but modernization of our
definitely
system, where we are heading. And certainly the objective of the earlier law, I wanted to say one more line. The earlier law, the objective of the prosecution is get the culprit, that the accused punished. This is what was the objective. The objective was never that we have to give the nyaya, we have to give the justice. So today, under this new law, we have to impart justice.
All right, sir, we are a little short of time, but thank you so much for sparing out your valuable time to us.
Thank you very much.